Although that only being 1 round.
Yeah, but because they had such a strong defense as well, admittedly, yes. But here is the Vita coming up on the screen.
There happens to be 2 of the most proficient classes in all of Pro League in this matchup, in both Necrox and Psycho. Now,
Kamikaze, though, behind Necrox will get the easy kill. Going for a pre-fire onto the main stairs. Cannot find it. NVK finds him. Wog with the refrag, but BC and Necrox shut it out. And Evil Geniuses take the very first round.
There's a C4 from BC as it was given information from Pulse, push down the stairs, and we almost see a trade-off here as Kamikaze finishes Canadian. That was the Legion playing. NVK will finish off Kamikaze, and 1 down. NVK jumps in with Necrox. Last man standing is Julio. He's the first one to die in round number 1. He'll toss in a frag grenade haphazardly, but I think he realizes that he's got 4 other people to go through. He holds the diffuser, but knows that with a 1v4, if you try to go for that plant, you are as good as dead. And BC has a lot of destruction capabilities, but no, that's Necrox. BC, what are you doing? Oh my, that's going in a digest. BC gets a team kill and no outlines on whatsoever, and Necrox in rough shape, but BC is there to get 1. Can he see the other? Hibana's still pinned down. He doesn't need to reload. He's got 40 some odd bullets still left. He'll hit Wog just once. And there you go, BC. Even with a team kill, it's a triple for BC. He'll save the round. That's why these C4s are happening so frequently. However, 1 will sprint in. BC is there to greet Kamikaze. Will be briefly detected, but Canadian jumps in. It's a volley, and NiP is not having any success whatsoever. They're currently languishing, and there's that ACOG I mentioned on the marble stairs. NVK will close it out. 1D will signal the push, and the Lion pushes down, provokes NVK. Kamikaze wins that fight, and Wog here with Young jumping in. This is the best chance NiP has for a round. They'll pressure as Psycho and Kamikaze get 2. Canadian last man standing in a 2v1. PZD will have to get picked up, so it's essentially a glorified 1v1. If Canadian can capitalize on this, this can be everything in favor, but no, the bars. Those impenetrable bars, they take more than they give, and Ninjas, that feels very similar to Pain, Doc. First one, and speaking of pre-placed C4s, Julio will have his revenge.
To other people. I love it. It's fantastic. BC gonna miss his shot onto Kamikaze, just barely seeing the top of the head. The rules, but he's trying to frag out. It's not gonna happen here. Kamikaze, the one in fact to frag out.
He hits you in the head, it doesn't really matter. Necrox will once again be in the midst of a plume of smoke and knows that the end is nigh. That'll be Wog. Be the one to close that one out. NiP getting 2 rounds in a row. It's doing quite well. We'll see what he can accomplish with smoke. 1 will push Canadian. That's Julio, and he'll lose his head.
Now, it's another one for Canadian. Wog going for an aggressive play, but Young right behind him. This should be a free kill for the Monte, but he doesn't get it. After Wog gets the gas canister kill onto Necrox, this is not what you want to be happening. Goes for the melee, and he will land it. Wog goes down. Kamikaze immediately responds onto BC. But look at the time. Kamikaze, the last defender alive. Canadian has to cover while Young goes for a backwards plant, but he's missing his shots! The defenders will win because Young comes off the defused plant. Either way, starting that fight with the Valkyrie of Julio and unable to win it. In Printer, Julio wins against Canadian. What kind of an engagement is that? Psycho takes down NVK. It's just Young and BC. Young will get an ADS kill onto Kamikaze by the main stairs, but look at the timer, 20 seconds left. The push with Vigil immediately left. BC will win that one, but he's gonna have to find a few more as Young starts throwing down the cover. He's gonna try and go for the plant, but it's not gonna matter. Julio gets yet another kill. Alive, but only 2 playing in Red Hall.
Canadian a great grenade, and BC with it. Julio was looking to go for a rotate through the staff area, but no, Wog will be finished, and Julio will have to get towards side. Kamikaze drops to his death, and there's only 1 left. Julio in a 1v5 with diffuser down. Evil Geniuses, who had for quite a while, looking pretty remarkable things. But he's gonna get towards the halfway mark, and he will be stopped by Canadian, lying prone at the top of server stairs. EG obviously fired up. Canadian very happy and animated.
Having her not there, ooh, we're talking about target bans.
Here's a good target ban right there.
E1Ds being utilized. Smokes allowing Canadian to get an easy kill onto PZD. What a one tap. And he's just going to continue to play in that position. He does not need to move. Just lay down the smoke and give out the cover. Canadian gets a second one onto Kamikaze, and great positioning from Necrox. Able to get Julio. Canadian takes out Psycho, is 3rd in the round after Psycho gets MVK, leaving Wog, the last defender, in security hallway. Misses the headshot. Necrox does not, though.
Managed to get into sight, you know, in that short period of time. Maybe a pretty big difference maker. Wog will just simply eye that very small Hibana hole, and 7 seconds left. This is a very good position for NiP to sit in. They just need to wait and greet everybody who decides to push in from Evil Geniuses. BC nowhere near close. NVK falls, and NiP will take a round, and important for them to in place as the Maestro gets found, and Psycho gets very brazen on those stairs. He's completely unaware, and look at that, but Necrox will miss. No! Oh! Psycho gets a kill.
Claymore Psycho as he attempts to run out, but oh no, bad teamwork. BC will go down, Young will miss out on a kill, and it'll be all just sweeping up.
Rob Kamikaze on the smoke. Wong also down, but look at that. Julio inside of the bathroom will get a kill. Kamikaze finally gets finished off by Young. Only 15 seconds left. Julio will pull at the bailiff. Oh, Canadian, no chance. Psycho downstairs. They're going to need to go for the plan. NVK in sight, but Young will need to cover. Julio is there. This is very winnable. The mark's going down, and NiP. Oh, where do they come from? Ninjas in Pajamas taking round number 4. Right now. They'll look to be getting a plan down. You'll hear the evil eye going away. Necrox trying to work, but that's 3. Julio just barging his way in. He possibly do any more as BC tries to get a couple shots, but no. The Canadian on rotate will manage to down Julio, but Kamikaze is there, and NiP just has too much firepower. He'll give his position away for just a second. You've got a couple bodies that are going to be watching for him, and Kamikaze will finish it off. Match point for the Brazilians.
Julio, though, gets Young. That's the gas canister's gone. That's huge. 14 seconds left, though. The attackers have to start pushing faster. BC takes out 1, NVK another, Necrox a 3rd. Psycho responds onto NVK, but it's an even 2-2. With so little time, the attackers are getting into sight, planting the diffuser in A, and it will go down, despite no cover. The retake from EG just does not have. He's playing on that bomb position very well. The pre-fire comes from Necrox, but he misses, and Wag will not. Ninjas in Pajamas take map number 2 and bring us to the 3rd. Again, and they had, again, to deal with it in the previous match. So, Pulse the final.
Side will find some refuge in the closet. But look at this. Planter goes down successfully. Could find themselves getting a stealth defuse, and that's exactly what looked like it was going to happen. Wog trying to go for the defuse, but Necrox is there, pulls out the SMG-12. They'll trade them off, and look at this. Necrox with 3. That SMG-12 just absolutely chewing through everybody, but from above, Psycho. Everybody's pulling out their sidearms. Why not? Young will finish things off. Window, I suppose you could call. Because now an EMP will go in, will disable his reticle, and the Jaeger will pop up, but they've doubled up on him. BC will lose a lot of HP, and primes a possible grenade to toss in. But I don't know if it connects. No, not at all. They know that Psycho's in there. He'll be found by Necrox. This is an efficient entry from EG, and this is something they needed to do on Consulate. They couldn't. But on Oregon, they're making it count. A grenade goes in, and look at this. EG just able to...
He has a C4, he could potentially deny a plant. And oh no, the time is running out. Young will get the final kill, though. Julio goes down.
Will refrag on the Canadian. NVK looking to see if he can find PZD, but no, PZD is there by Sandbags. Julio will get a C4 as Kamikaze gets punished by BC. EG right now, but BC, what a shot! C4 from the Mira, but Julio's already used it. Necrox will just simply need to frag out. He gets one, and BC takes out Psycho in the last second.
Shotgun. It's a great position to do so, but he's got a lot of enemies to do it against. Julio gets one. Oh, a missed shot from Wag, and he goes down, leaving just Julio in the 1 versus 4, and he cannot make it happen. With a downed player, Evil Geniuses will...
Gumine in his foot's gonna push in, and oh, Kamikaze's gonna walk away with that one.
Roaming in the main lobby, could potentially get a late flank, but oh, what is that? Canadian losing the fight to Psycho. That should have gone the other way. The advantage was in Canadian's favor, but it doesn't work out. Young pushing up the white stairs. He has control, but he will start taking damage, and as Wog takes down MVK, it's the 1 versus 3. Psycho's gonna get the final kill, and Ninjas in Pajamas will get their very first round. But now, with only 15 seconds left, they're a little preoccupied. MVK will get the first kill onto PZD, and a second onto Julio, the blitz from behind. He goes for a 3rd, but cannot land the shots. Necrox with the backup, though, gets his own kill onto Wag. Look at the time. Kamikaze has to plant, but he can't. Evil Geniuses will lock out the round, and time management will be that. They're gonna, looks like they want to pinch onto the little doorway to meeting hall, but without those smokes, it's gonna be hard.
And Julio will manage to reciprocate. It takes about an extra minute or so, but that's the vigil of NVK, who, despite his cloaking ability, will be spotted and then taken out of action. So potentially 30 seconds without the fragging potential of NVK, not just to mention that, but also the clutch potential on the round that he just had, where he almost single-handedly won it for your team. Well, he and Necrox, who's the yellow inside of meeting hall. Psycho will take out BC, and look at this. Necrox at any moment could spring into action. He'll see the thermite. He'll get the down. Young jumps in as well, and now PZD looks for a fight, but it's just him left. EG is 1 kill away from guaranteeing North America a spot in the finals, and they will do it. EG defeating the Brazilians. GG, EG. And they'll take it. They'll meet Rogue tomorrow.